Hello guys, welcome into my new video about your own SAP ABAP server installation. In this tutorial I will show you how you can install your own SAP on your local machine. So stay focused, stay with me, and let's get started. Okay guys, so of course all links that you need are in description. So if you want to download something like me, just go to the description and find the link. First of all, we have to download SAP ABAP server. To do this, we have to go to developers.sap.com and search for ABAP. Now we want to find the latest version, and after click on the first part, we probably get a message about registration. Of course, if you already have SAP account, you don't have to register, you can just log in. Usually we have a lot of parts of SAP ABAP, and we want to download all of these parts, probably more than 10. When we have our SAP ABAP, we can download OpenSUSE. This is a Linux operating system for our SAP. Just go to the OpenSUSE website and download the latest lib version of OpenSUSE. Next step is download of Virtualbox. Virtualbox is a software which allows us to run a virtual machine in our Windows system. Also, just go to the Virtualbox website and download the latest version. Okay, when we have all files on our disk, we can just go and extract our SAP first. Just click on the first part and extract. This should extract also other parts. When extracting is over, you can install Virtualbox. This is not complicated at all, you can just click next. Installation is over, we can go through the configuration. Let's click on Machine, New, give your machine a name. Mine is OpenSUSE ABAP. Make sure that selected operating system is Linux and increase memory size. Remember that we need at least 8 GB of RAM memory. After that, let's increase our disk size. In my case, 100 gigabytes should be okay. Optionally, can also increase number of CPUs. Let's start the machine, select the image. And wait for boot up. Yeah, and now we want to choose desktop with GNOME, because GNOME will be our graphical system. In partitional, just click on Expert Partitional and select Start with Existing Partitions. After that, we want to double click on selected disk, click on Edit, click Operating System, and change file system to ext4. Just accept, click yes. We don't have to change time zone. Now let's give our full username and username and password to the operating system. Now it's a very important step. We have to change security settings like disable firewall. And enable SSH service. Now we can click on install and wait until installation is done. When the system boots up, we have to install guest additions. To achieve this, we have to go to the devices and unmount our current image first. And next, go to devices once again and click insert guest. Next, let's click on run and insert password which we provided before. Please remember that you have to see same output as mine. If you have any error at the end of this installation, additions installation, then you will be not able to access folder and you can't install your SAP. After installation of necessary packages, we have to check our IP address. Now we want to edit two files, hosts file and hostname file. Every time you quit the editor by pressing Ctrl and X and pressing Y and enter. Yeah. Now please reboot your system. And run terminal once again. Now we have to mount our shared folder. To do this, just go to devices, shared folders. We have to provide directory with extracted SAP installation files and just select auto mount and click OK. Now we should be able to access to the folder, but first let's log in as administrator. And now, as you see, I can go to my catalog. Let's run install script. Please press enter. And now shift and double dot and press Q. Now we have to provide our SAP password. And installation is begin. Now we have to only wait. At the end of the installation, you should see exactly the same message as mine. Now we have to only configure our network. To do this, let's check our IP address once again and go to the devices network. Let's click on port forwarding. Our guest IP address is address from terminal, and our host port is 3200 host IP, and let's name the role like SAP GUI. Okay, now we have to install our SAP GUI. This software is required to connect to our SAP server. And this is also very simple. You just have to click on next. Okay, when installation is done, we have only one job. We have to configure our system connection. Application server it's just our local IP address, system number 00, and description npl. Now we have to log in using user developer and password down1oud. And tada! System is installed and ready to go. What else I can say? Happy development, guys. Guys, if you want to learn more about SAP, then I recommend you to visit my website and also to subscribe my newsletter. This is probably the most important thing because I am also writing now a new ebook about ABAP, and if you want to download this ebook for free, then please leave me your email and I will inform you when it will be ready. Thank you and see you in my next videos.